Just two practical infos. We are recording this session, so then you know. Any questions, please write them in the chat or in the questions area, because then Mette Bach, she will collect them, and then we will try to answer questions in the end. So welcome to this webinar where we are going to show maintenance connection, which is an asset or facility management software from Accruent. And to be honest, we are quite new in this software, because we had it added to our portfolio here recently, but it actually complies the use of Meridian and asset management very well. So they are connected fine. And what I'm going to show you is the software itself, of course, but then also I will try to see how we integrate with Meridian, and also how to import an IFC file with some objects in the system. So let's see. Yeah, well, first of all, I'll just do a short presentation of myself, so you know who I am. Then I have just a few questions for you. I promise it's only a few. Normally we can have a lot, but these are very few questions, and then I will introduce you to the maintenance connection. What is it? What can we do with it? Also I will give some short demos under this presentation, and last we will have an integration with Meridian demo by Arjen Boss, who is a man from Accruent who runs the cloud, the Meridian cloud in total. So it's actually going to be a very interesting presentation, this one. So I will start it up. First of all, my name is Per Niemann. I've been with Symetri for ages, and as long as ages, I have been working with Meridian. So this part of the software I do know very well. However, maintenance connection is quite new to us, as I mentioned. On the other hand, I have been working with it very instantly, so I know it can what it can do. So I'm very happy to do this presentation for you. Okay, just very few polls. First of all, let us see. I want to know who you are, so please fill in. Poll must be closed to enable. Yep, we just give a few minutes here, a few seconds actually. We're not that many, so it should be okay. That should be enough. Okay, questions is like this. Then next, I would like to, let's see, I have this one. I would like to know if you do work with any maintenance systems today. Please use a couple of seconds. Actually, none, it seems. And then the last one is just no, to be sure that anyone know what a 3D CAD system is for a size. Okay, it was a 50-50 situation here, so it's quite fine. Thank you for that. These were the questions from me to you. So thank you for that. I don't have any more polls in this, and if you have any questions, please put them in the chat, and Mette will secure that we have the answers in the end. Okay, let's see what we can do. So when we are talking about maintenance systems, there are two kind of, I wouldn't say religions, but two kind of sizes of maintenance systems. One is the enterprise asset management systems, just like SAP and Maximo, and the really large one, which are multi-sided by default and can control a very large number of assets over borders and stuff like that. And then we have the computerized maintenance system, who very normally are for small and mid-size businesses, but very easy to use very often, and specialized to exactly the use that they were bought to. We do have in maintenance connection the opportunity to cover both. Actually, we can install it as a very large system, or we can maintaining all your assets, no matter where you are, how big you are, or we can do it the easy way and just take the service requester and the easy-to-go parts of the system and implement those at you. It's a very maintenance connection. It's a very scalable system. So and very easy to use, I should say. And I happens to know it because I have recently done a lot inside the system here. So I will start the introduction to maintenance connection, and we are here talking about three different kinds of maintenance: corrective, preventive, and predictive. Where corrective is, we need to do this. We create a work order, and then it's done. One task only, two tasks only. Then we have the preventive, that okay, we need to check the alarm once a year, or we need to check the hangers and the ceilings of the doors and the windows one or two times a year, and we would like to make the system secure that we also are doing this. Or then actually, for me, it's quite interesting, the predictive ones, that imagine you have a car, you know exactly that you need to fill it with gasoline once a week when you have driven the 400 kilometers. Okay, then the system can write out a work order and gives you the task of filling the petrol on the car. So we are dividing between these three kinds of maintenance types. Also, in maintenance connection, we differ a bit from for the use types. We do have the technicians, the ones that are in the field and are going to do the maintenance. We are the administrators, or what can you daily users of the system, where you check your assets, you check your maintenance level, and you do the all the administration of the building or the site or whatever. And then we have the service requesters. If you are running a building out on the field and you can see, hey, I need to change the window glasses here and here and here, and then you can put in a request in the system, and the admin will secure that it actually happens. Just a small tech. Maintenance connection comes in two different options. One is the on-premise, where you host the system yourself, in the meaning of you have the server, you host the hardware, and you provide it within your own network, and it is a responsibility of your IT to back up and upgrade and stuff like that. This option is a perpetual one, which means that you buy the licenses and pay a yearly maintenance fee for those as well. And then we have the cloud solution, where everything is in the cloud. No install is demanded. Just run it through a browser, actually any browser, and it is configurable up to a certain extent, and the pricing is on subscription level, meaning that you subscribe for a number of licenses yearly, and that is basically it. So those two different options do you have. What I am going to show you is the cloud solution, and that means I have no installation on my laptop, not whatsoever. I'm connecting to a system somewhere in the cloud. So, as I mentioned before, this is a very easy to use system, and when you log on as first time, or if it is turned on, you can select which application in the system you would like to run. Are you the admins, where you administrate the maintenance and operations? Are you technicians, where you actually only care on which work orders do you have? Do you just need to create some reports in the system, which, by the way, is quite heavy stuff. It's easy to run, but it can do a lot. Or are you just a service requester, where you, well, I would like to see my Windows change, please. So you have these four options when you log into the system. And yeah, well, I'm going to show you that just right away. So I'll just go here, and this is my Microsoft Edge, and I have logged on a stage here in maintenance connection, and as you can see, I have these four options, and I can see myself as a service requester, where I just very easy describe what do I want, and where is the location, and then submit it. And then I won't do it because it's not my my demo system here. It's only for that. Well, you can see it's there. And just log in again, then you can see what happens. Or I can be the technician, where I say, okay, I want to see which work orders are assigned to me at the moment. In this system, I don't think I have any, but I would see which work orders were assigned to me, which are open, which are completed already, and I will have the full control for that and that only. So this is the technician's part of the system. Then, oh, too many ends. Do something, and then the maintenance and repair center. This is the one that I will do my demo on when a little bit later when we come to that. and this is the control center of everything in maintenance connection. So this is how it looks. I will just do it like this. So yeah, well, it was the administration center, technician, service requester, reporter. I will return to that in a little while. So if we look at the system itself, it contains, of course, the work orders, and the work order section is where everything is turning around. You can say this in combination with the assets, where you have the management, the lifecycle management, and preventive and inventory and labor and so on. And this is actually the main application of maintenance connection. I will demo around in the system just a little bit, so you can have a feeling of how it goes. It's quite easy to run. It's quite easy to navigate in, and you will meet a structure that you actually already know. So it's quite good. Then also you on technician side, you have the possibility to run an MC Express application on your mobile phone. It is in Android and iOS. So you don't need a laptop when you are in the field. You can just turn on your mobile phone and then just look at it. There you will have your tasks, your assignments. You will have the possibility to use an auto tool from the toolbox and from the tool store. So it's you will have them probably on time, hopefully on time. And well, you can also use the MC Express from your laptop, but it's especially from your cell phone. It's built for that. Okay. If we go to the corrective work orders, so I was just a little bit there. You as you saw just before, we have the service requester, where we go out in the field and say, hey, I want something done. Then you can create a request for some work to be done, and it will tick in the system to be activated by the administration of the system. Perhaps there are more different requests from around the system, around the site where you are. So the administrator will try to put them together and see what can be done. Then in the work order management, you will have in the administration module, you will have everything that goes for the work order itself. You will have attachment to assets. You will have attachments to documents, and if needed, the administrator can add it to your calendar or your schedule in the system. So you will have your to-do list, and in the work order it is specified how long time do we expect the technician to use to do the work itself. And on the mobile, when the work order is assigned, you will have it right in your, I would say right in your face, but it will be right in your mobile phone. So you can see I have this work order open, and it's there. I'm going to do it. When you are done with the job, you have a reporting. You have a reporting and closing application where you just say, okay, I did the job. I spent this many hours. so the administrator can see, was it within the expected time, or is the cost for the job, is this within the budget, or do I need to ask for more money for this? Then we have the preventative maintenance, which is actually interesting, because here you can add for any asset, any building, any floor, any room, any asset inside the room, you can add a preventative maintenance. So we need this task to be done once a month, once a year, once a quarter. Even the cleaning task, you can put in, say, okay, I want the carpets vacuumed once a week, and then the system will secure that a work order is presented to the guys doing the vacuum. So it's quite easy to set up, and it's quite easy to control, actually. Yeah, well, here you can see someone needs to change some oil on an engine. It could also be vacuum a carpet, washing the floor, sealing the windows, whatever. You can have a lot of assets for the same preventative maintenance task, so you don't need to have many different preventative tasks. You can have one, but it is covering a lot of different assets all over the place. Well, then to the asset management of it. You have an asset control or an asset manager, where all assets you are going to maintain is created in the system. They are created in the system. It can be in whatever structure you like. It can be the definition of an asset is very, very wide. It can be a whole building. It can be a whole site. You can split it up into floors, rooms, inside rooms, windows, doors, ceilings, walls, whatever, and then on each of the assets you can add a maintenance job, preventive, predictive, whatever you like, and the way of doing this is quite nice. I'll show you. Yeah, well, here's some nice screenshots of the assets parts. We have some meter runnings. I'll show you that. Also, we have quite good list of which work orders are done by the assets, and how are they going? Are they overdue, or are they still okay? Or so you have the listing functionality, and it's it's a click of a button and then you have it. But to do so, you need to get the data. And how do we get the data in the system? Well, you could tap it in yourself if you are a patient guy. You could also take it from 3D CAD models like a Revit or a IFC. And what we can do here is that if we use the Meridian document management system also in the cloud, we just have an import, and we can import all data into Meridian from the IFC file. It simply creates what we call a facility breakdown structure, and then you will have all the objects in the IFC file stored inside Meridian. And once they are in Meridian, you can, if you have more than one model, you can merge the structure together into one, and you can just manage anything so it works. You can rename if you want, and then you can select the source and the target assemblies, and then you will discover that the objects you got from the IFC file will, when you want it will be created as objects in the structure in maintenance connection. So you have quite a nice interaction between Meridian and maintenance connection, and I will show you later, but from maintenance connection into Meridian. I just try to make a few pictures here. So you have your model here, and you extract the facility breakdown structure into your Meridian document management system, and here you will see the extract into maintenance connection. So you do have from IFC file or Revit file into Meridian. It's a one-way routing, but once there, it is communicating with the maintenance connection. The properties of your asset will be updated on demand, actually. So it's quite easy and quite fine. By the way, why in Meridian you will be able to open your 3D model in Autodesk Viewer Forge, where you will browse around the modeling and the model structure. I'll show you this in a minute. Right now, actually. So I will start up here. I will start up actually in Meridian, and if just to show you, I do have here I do have a project, and in this project I have stored I've stored an IFC file. I also have stored the belonging Revit file. If I look at the IFC file, I will be able to see which objects, which tasks are this IFC file connected to, and I've just done a simply extract and stored it in Meridian. And if I want to look at this office here, I can just ask for it to browse to the office, and I will have this tag information needed. Here is only a very few info, but you can actually add as many object informations that you want to extract from the IFC object. You can have stored here and make this transferred to maintenance connection. If we look at it equally in the Forge viewer, I've just opened it from my Meridian system. Just open it in Forge. Setting up the system, I'll just put in my Forge login, and then I have the opportunity. So here in the Forge, looking at the model browser, I can just browse down to, for example, first floor and to the spaces, and then look more specific where in the building is this where in the building is this room placed. We can, on demand, if needed, we can do this automatically. So when you are standing on the objects, we can make Meridian start up Forge and show you where in the building your object is. So if I then go to my maintenance connection site, I will just log on so you can see it's actually really live here. I will enter here, and then I just go to the presentation to browse myself up. Yep. So we always start up in the work orders, and this is the system, and as you see, it's quite what can you see? It's quite nice viewable. If I want to change anything, I just start the starter of any application and say, okay, I would like to see my assets. Here I will have, as you see, I will have my facility breakdown structure here. I will have the office that I just showed you in the model. It's imported from Meridian. I will have details here. I can decide for myself, is this asset in service or not? Has it been taken out for service because something is definitely wrong here? We need to do something before putting it back again. Everything is ID'd, so it's easy to find. I can define different meter values. I can add different preventative maintenances here. I will show you that in a minute. I can attach documents to this specifically asset, and then also I can use and watch the history of it. So the facility breakdown structure is here. Do I want to create a window? Yeah, well, I didn't have the class for a window. Let's see. So now I can do it, I think. Yep. I will have an overview of everything. Yeah, well, the windows was not there, but that's okay. I'll just apply a toilet into it. It will automatically take the ID, and it will automatically give it a name, and then I'll just put in the toilet as an asset in this room. Yeah, it was not well selected. It should have been a desk or something else. Anyway, so am I going to maintain something? Am I going to do something on the office? I can go on the preventive maintenance task and say, okay, I would like to add a task, for example, an inspection. I would like to have this generated as from now and then lately here, and I need a repair center to add it to. I will just take the clinic and then apply and apply. So now I have added that the windows has to be in this office, has to be inspected once a year, starting up here January 15 of this or next year here. So just save it, and then the system will do the work order generation automatically. We can try and see and say, okay, just need so give me the ones here until this, for example, and then let's take a preview, see if anything happens. Yeah, well, you can see it has already generated the work order ready. So whenever I reach the target date or actually a couple of days before, the system will generate a work order and send me an email with the work order number. So then if we go to the work orders, now we can take the preventive maintenance first. I have created some different preventive maintenances here. Also, for example, I would like to have a check on the alarms in the building here. I would like to do it every second Friday in every month, because I know the batteries are a problem with this alarm kind I do have. So please check it here. I can tell the system when to do it, in which range of the year do I want to do it, and then actually what do I want to be done. So I've just called it here alarm check, but here you can add a description of exactly the procedure to be done when you're checking the alarm. Also, you here can add the assets. Say, okay, I want this to happen in general on the whole medical clinic, or you can say, I know it's this floor is a problem, so I can do it here, and then that. So you can here create some predefined preventive maintenance jobs and have them ready for use when you are going to maintain your system. So let's see. Let's go to the work orders, because here this is quite good. So here is a list of work orders, all of them open. I can filter, of course, and say, okay, I would like to have the not completed ones. Yeah, it's the same because nothing is completed. But if I go to this work order here, I can. No, it is coming up, I guess. Yes. Then I can see all the details of the work order, but also very important, I can see, by the way, where is this? Yeah, it's Robert Jacobson's Way, number 70. But where is it? So I can just click, and then the system will start up Google Maps and browse to the address itself. So you will have exactly where the address of your work, your labor, where is it in the world that you are going to. Okay, if you let's take this one. Then once done, you just open the complete and close wizard, and I seems to have some network difficulties here. It will come, I hope. No, it will not. I'll just abort it. Just go in there again. Doesn't matter. Then I will explain what it is. The completion and close tab is once the work order has been done, then you just tap in what did the technician do, how long time did it take, and oh, it's quite nice. This I seems to have some network problems. Oh, no, there it goes. Yeah, well, anyway, it actually give me the opportunity to show you the welcome page, where I can at a glance see that, well, I have 22 work orders on my assignment. I can click here, then I will get this picture. I can see how many of the work orders are open, how many are issued. The meters tells me, well, do I have anything overdone? No, not yet. Actually, it looks quite nice. So I can at a glance see how do I stand with these work orders here. So, but as I hope you can see, it's quite easy to browse around in the system. It's quite easy to find out what do you want to do and what can you do in the system. You know, everything is rule and permission based, so you won't get out in a part of the system where you don't are allowed or you don't are allowed to go, or anything else. You will have the possibilities that your credentials tells you to have. Okay, that was not one. This was the one. I'll just take it from here. And just take it here. Okay. Yeah, well, we took a look at the asset and the structure, the work orders, and also just a quick look on preventive maintenance. Well, the system also maintain, parts and inventory. Actually, same way of doing it. You add items. You add them to locations. You have your tool shop. You have your stock room. You can order deliverance of any part to any inventory directly in the system. Of course, someone needs to do it. The system itself doesn't do it, but yeah, someone needs to deliver. Yeah, same way of doing it as work orders and assets. Press new and create one. It's quite easy. Also, reporting it's a very strong tool, this one, because you can merge visual graphs on reportings, so you both have a quick visual result of whatever is reported in the report, or you can just have the report itself. And it's very it's very easy to create reports because you have a library of more than 300 different report templates. So you very much likely can find a report that matches what you want. Otherwise, you can create a report yourself. You can just take a copy of an existing report and just run it. Just edit what you want and then just run it. Your KPIs can be put in, and you can look at it very overviewable in some meter settings here, and it will be as, if they are implemented, it will be as a page on for example your work orders. So what I decided here was just to show you the reporting. If we're here, we are here. Let's see how we are here. I'm sorry for the slow net. But anyway. You know, it's always when you are doing live demos, anything can happen. So as I told a colleague of mine here earlier today, the system works perfectly, especially when you do it in PowerPoint. So now we are here. Let's do a report. And once in the report center, you will see here we have quite a lot of different report departments reports folders here, and okay, I would just like to use the work order report. Just try to run it. Say okay. I can here add which data do I want to look at. Once applied, I have the report. So here I have a report of any work order in the system, and very detailed as it is. Or I could go to the assets. Okay, give me an asset report. Here I can add whatever I want to see, and then run the report. Say I was too groovy here. So anyway, I have the very many report templates to select from, and you very much likely will find one that fits your purpose. Okay then. Then I will talk a little bit about integration, because Maintenance Connection has the possibility to integrate with a lot of different systems. If we look at it, it's like you have the Maintenance Connection over here. You have all the different systems that you would like to integrate here: SAP, Oracle, Dynamics, whatever. And then you have the API of connection. So you from within Maintenance Connection, you can exchange data from one system to another. So it will be done centrally when it's a cloud system. So then Accruent will do this for you. Just provide them with the data, then they will do the integration. And it is an independent API. I guess it's done by, if it says anything to you, by an application called Fabric, which is a very wide open tool to integrate anything into anything, more or less, and it actually works very fine. What we can do here is that we can integrate Maintenance Connection more closely into the Meridian Cloud, and meaning that when you have an asset, you will be able to see stored documentation directly in Meridian, and you will see that all the assets you probably created inside Maintenance Connection automatically will be created in Meridian, and vice versa. So here's a nice picture of how it looks in Maintenance Connection, and yeah, if you want to import documents directly into Meridian, you will just have the import tool from Meridian. So you just drop your files and click add, and you just answer some few Meridian questions, and then the document is stored in Meridian and automatically at a glance connected to maintenance connection. So right now I will show you a demo done by Arjen Bos, who is the Meridian Cloud responsible at Accruent, and if you feel like talk to him, don't, because it's a recording. So if you have any questions, we will collect them and probably try to answer them. So it is quite short. It runs 5 minutes or so, and I hope you will hear the sound of it. Okay, it seems that there are no sound. I'll just try to explain. You will see here the documents inside Meridian, and you have the additional informations, and you have a viewer. So this is just a view of the document stored in Meridian. So he will now show that any object created in maintenance connection also will be created automatically in Meridian. So he will show the document, and then you have the information of the bandsaw, and you will see the tag doc relation. And you can see here which documents are associated with this one tag. So this means that when you ask for the document list from maintenance connection, you will see the documents here. So he can just search for any part of any object name. So just telling that if you create something, it will be synchronized. So you see just how it can be done in a Meridian portal. How do we set the connection up from Meridian to maintenance connection? So there's a full log. Then can see whatever happened and when it was done. So it's done. And then there is then no documents added here, so he'll just show how to upload a document. So yeah, he'll just find a document. So just uploaded it, and this is Meridian upload you're looking at. So it is run from within a maintenance connection, but it is wizards and dialogues from the Meridian system showing. So if you are both maintenance user and the Meridian user, it will be the same box dialogues. And you can see once the document is in Meridian, it is immediately linked to the object that was it was created as a document to. Work orders is also synchronized, but only work orders that have a document attached to it. So you don't have the total work order list. You only have the work orders where documents are containing documents. So I just close it down and just like this. And yeah, well. So yeah, well, I'm sorry about the missing sound. It was there on my system, but anyway, you did see how it was possible to maintain work orders and associated documents, and documents with associated work orders and asset and how you can upload documents directly from maintenance connection into Meridian, meaning that if you are a maintenance connection user, you don't actually need to know Meridian as a system. You can just push a button and then upload documents into it. So it's quite nice, and it's quite easy. It's a very well proven technology, and it has been in the market for many years, and it is just now implemented into maintenance connection as well. It is provided for SAP and Maximo also, and can be done on more or less any maintenance connection at all. So then, okay, just a few what can you say? Why do customers choose maintenance connection? Well, it has quite a few very nice features. It's easy to use. It's powerful, and it is very scalable. You can start in a small corner of your of your company, and you can scale it up step by step until you cover it all. And it has a tremendously good service and a very high uptime actually. What you did discover with our network problems was most likely not maintenance connection, more related to a slower network. So this is so it's easy to use, and it has a very large range of capability of maintenance your buildings. Okay, people around the world are actually buying this. We do have a few customers in the Nordic, not many. It's starting up in US, and now we have quite a few in Europe, south of Denmark, and we are, yeah, well, we would like to see it spread out in the Nordics as well. But here are a range of different companies using the system, and some of them are using it for directly asset management, and some of them are using it for facility management. It depends a little bit of who the customer is. So, and with that, I would like to say thank you very much for listening, and I really hope that you got some stuff to think about. I will open the Q&A, and I will ask Mette if we have anything.
No, Per, but thank you for this interesting webinar, but there are no questions, so you must have covered everything.
It was light and clear, everything.
Yes.
Thank you so much for attending, and thank you for listening.